What's going on, guys? Welcome to Arsenal Fan TV, and it's another incredibly tough test for Arsenal this weekend. We travel to the Etihad to play an incredibly tough Manchester City side who have been performing so well at home, winning every single one of their Premier League games at the Etihad, scoring a bag full of goals. They've probably got one of the best squads in the Premier League at the moment, and by no means is this going to be easy, especially on the back of that defeat away to Napoli. And frankly, I'm actually quite worried about this one. I think Man City and Chelsea are our two main title tenders now. And if we were to win at the Etihad, would be a massive, massive statement to the footballing world. But I honestly, I would probably take a point from this game. It's just going to be so difficult. If we were to get all 3 points, I would be absolutely over the moon with Arsenal. But there are too many factors about Man City that, kind of show that getting 3 points isn't going to be all that simple. I mean, looking at them last season, we got a draw at their place, so it kind of bodes well in our favour looking at it that way, and that was a very even game. I remember that was probably one of Arsenal's best performances last season, and at home we did lose them 2-0, but the circumstances were a bit different there. We were a man down for a majority of that game, but I would honestly go to City. We've got to go for the win in this one. I mean, in the Napoli game, we looked very much like we weren't giving the full 100% and not going for the win. We have to go for the win in this one. We have to push men forward, and we've got to get at least a point from this one because we've got a massive game against Chelsea. And if we were to lose this one and then to lose to Chelsea, I dread to think what is going to happen to Arsenal. So I think, but we've got their mentality. We've got that winning mentality now that we can go and do something up at the Etihad, and there's no reason why we can't. We've got the squad to do it, we've got the players to do it, and we've got the belief to do it. So there's no reason why we can't. But I think this is going to be an absolutely massive game for Carl Jenkinson. I remember he had a really good game at City last season. I know he should be starting this one, seeing as Bakary Sagna isn't quite fit yet. But he might pull through to the game. It doesn't look likely though. But Carl Jenkinson had an absolutely blinding game at City last season, and I did give him a lot of stick in my Napoli review, but to be honest, at the time that was fair. I do want him to prove me wrong in this one. I want him to have a great performance, and it's going to be a big game for a lot of our players. I mean, Mesut Ozil, I think this could be a real chance to prove himself and have a good game. Same goes for Olivier Giroud, Koscielny, Mertesacker. The whole team, I think, has to have a good game. I think we've really got to get something from this one. I can't stress that enough. But City, they're going to be something different for us. They have got quite a few absolutely world-class players in that squad. And if I'm going to just highlight a few danger men, first of all, Yaya Toure. The guy has been absolutely immense for them this season. He's scoring goals. He's a complete midfielder, both defensively and attackingly. He's absolutely sublime. Looking a bit further up the field, Aguero, one of the top scorers in the Premier League at the moment, scoring a whole load of goals. A poacher, always gets in dangerous positions. And then another one, Negredo. That Negredo-Aguero partnership is absolutely lethal. That's certainly going to be something new for our defence to test on. But Negredo is someone I'm really going to be a bit worried about. The beast, as they call him. He's really going to be one to watch. And then looking a bit further back towards the defensive side of things, Vincent Kompany, another excellent acquisition in that squad. Zabaleta, I'm not quite sure who's going to be starting in goal for them, whether it will be Joe Hart or Pantilimon. Both pretty decent keepers. Joe Hart, I'm not too sure what his confidence is going to be like, but regarding the whole team, I mean, they're going to be absolutely oozing with confidence. They've just gone to the Allianz Arena and put 3 goals past Bayern Munich. So, they should be on a high in this one. But they're an extremely good team. Another man we need to look out for, dare I say his name, obviously, it's Samir Nasri. He's been on pretty decent form for them this season, and with the absence of David Silva, he's really been utilising in that role and playing some quality football. David Silva, another one that's going to be back in their team, just coming back from injury, scoring a goal against Bayern Munich. So this is going to be a tough one, and a point would be an extremely hard-fought point earned at the Etihad, and it's something that, I would be extremely satisfied with. But looking at Arsenal, the team I'm going to go with, I think we've really got to go with an attacking force in this one, and I'm going to go with Szczesny in goal, Jenkinson, Koscielny, Mertesacker, Gibbs, Arteta, Ramsey, Cazorla, Wilshere, Ozil and Giroud. Now honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Walcott in that starting 11, possibly for Cazorla. I know that's that's been a little bit harsh, maybe a little critical of Cazorla, but I don't think he's been up to par recently. Maybe utilise Wilshere on the left, or Ozil on the left, then play Walcott on the right. That could work. I mean, let me know your team prediction in the comments box below. I think we've really got to go out for the win in this one. I said it before, but we do have to get something from this game, because if we don't, 2 defeats in a row, that's not going to reflect well on the Arsenal team. That confidence is going to be a little bit wounded. Also, maybe Flamini instead of Arteta. That's another one I'm not too sure about. Flamini and Arteta don't work in a pivot for me. I don't think those two worked particularly well at all. We saw it against Napoli, and then you know, in the United defeat, they played together there. For me, it just doesn't work. Playing with 2 defensive midfielders doesn't work. So either Arteta or Flamini, but I'd personally start with Arteta. I think he had a good game against Napoli, despite the sending off, but that was extremely harsh on him. So predicting the score for this one, it's a really tough one. But I'm going to go with 2-2. This game is going to be full of goals. We're scoring goals. City are scoring goals. City are leaking goals everywhere. But after that defeat to Napoli, it could be a little bit edgy for us. But I'm confident we can get at least a point from this one. So let me know your score predictions in the comments box below. Let me know who you think is going to start this game. If you have enjoyed the video, it'd be great if you click the like button. Subscribe for more videos, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.